Hi everybody and welcome to ESC Fan TV. It's Sunday night, it's Melodifestivalen and Andra Chansen time. That's right, we're going to take you through the 4 duels, the winners of each duel, and of course we're going to talk about next Saturday and who may win at Melodifestivalen in Stockholm. Shall we find out who's on the show tonight? Let's have a little look. So we have to my right, all the way from Stockholm, we say hi to Gustav.
Hello everyone. God kväll.
God kväll. And we say hello to Elliot.
Hello, hi everyone, back again.
Hello, hi. Now that takes me back. Hello to Sean.
Hi everyone, hope you're well.
Hi to Belgium, hi to Aline.
Hello, thanks for having me.
And hello to Summer Up North. I think they may be a bit hungover, but don't tell anyone, no one will notice. Hello, Phil and Michelle.
Hi.
Hello. We're still drinking.
Oh, hair of the dog. Right, Melfest time. Melfest time. So we've got through 4 weeks. Now we're on to the Andra Chansen round. It happened last night. We had hundreds and hundreds of thousands of votes for each of the 4 duels. The quick question is, did we get the right winners? So we're going to take you through them now. We're going to start with the first duel, which is Amos Don Demina and also Ellen Benedictson and Simon Peyron. So let's have a little look at what we watched last night. There you go. So it was Amos Don Demina with Vem som oss versus Ellen Benedictson and Simon Peyron. I got a clap. Did I pronounce that correctly, Gustav?
Oh yes, you did.
Vem som oss! Vem som oss!
It's only taken 5 weeks.
What did you think of this duel? And let's start specifically with Amos Don Demina.
Oh, it's me?
Yes, you can start.
Oh, good. I like to start. I love that song now. I didn't like it before, but I love it. It's such a fun song, and I just want to dance and have fun to it.
It's a lot of fun, isn't it? It's a lot of fun. Elliot, what did you make of this?
Amos, yeah, it was good fun, and it was a bit better, but I kind of expected to go through before Ellen and Simon even started singing, just because this time he had every single bit of pyro thrown at it, and when you want something to catch someone's eye and elevate it from the first round, you can't go wrong with a load of pyro exploding. So I think, I like the song. I still don't like him singing it, but it was better than last time.
Yes. Sean, what did you make of Amos Don Demina?
You know what, first time around I wasn't a fan, but I don't know if it was the alcohol. Oh. I don't know if it was the alcohol, because I was with Phil and Michelle at Manchester Calling, but we were all going shoot, 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 shoot all the way through it. So yeah, it just felt a little bit better this time around. Yeah,
it's a bit of fun, isn't it? You may have noticed that Elliot's departed the screen temporarily, so we can say hello to Ness. Hello, Ness.
Hello. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yeah, it's been a little while. Good to see you back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
We've just played the clips of Amos Don Demina and Surface. We're just talking about the first duel. What's your impression of Amos Don Demina?
He likes purple.
He does like purple.
Yeah. I made some notes. Yeah. Did anybody else catch that he sounded like he was singing Lager, Lager at different parts during the song? Was that just me? No?
There was a bit tub thumping in it. I can agree. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Otherwise, yeah, it's growing on me, sadly. Not my genre normally, but yeah.
And Aline, what did you make of this?
Well, the more I hear it, the more I like it. Like, it's growing on me, and it's growing strong, and I didn't expect it.
Yes, it is growing. It is growing. We'll talk about the votes in a minute, but to round this one off, Phil and Michelle, what did you make of this?
Oh, I loved this. It was a big bundle of fun. Not really sure what the lyrics are about. Don't really care. The guy was having a great time, and you could tell. And as Sean said, everyone in Manchester watching this was going shoot, shoot. It was great.
Yes.
Yeah, I liked it.
If you wonder what they're referring to, Phil and Michelle, and I think Sean were at a Manchester calling event last night where they were showing the Andra Chansen show live. So anywhere around Europe, you could probably catch a Swedish Melodifestivalen at some point during the season. So that's Amos Don Demina. Let's talk about Elena Benediktsson and Simon Peyron. Gustav, what did you make of this?
Oh, I love this one too. So imagine I had a hard time when I was deciding who I was going to vote for. It's my default setting to like a strong ballad, and I think this is a strong ballad. And I ended up voting for these ones because I thought they needed my votes more than Anis. And see what it didn't nothing happened.
No, and we'll talk about the votes shortly. But Sean, did you like the ballad?
I wasn't a fan, unfortunately. No, not really. I thought it was a bit cringeworthy. I thought Simon's vocals were stronger last night than it was in the heats. Definitely, I think he'd improved. But overall, I'm afraid it wasn't for me.
Elliot, what did you make of this?
Well, as I said last week, I'd have had this go directly through to the final last week. I love this song, and I think it was better last night. Ellen sounded stronger, Simon sounded stronger. Like, their chemistry just seemed to click a bit better. But, it was an uphill battle against Amos Don Demina. And I think the fact they went on second was just the final nail. I'm gutted, honestly, because I love them, and I love when Sweden have a duet in the final as well, and it would have been nice, like last year. But hey-ho. Great song. I'm still going to listen to it. It's beautiful for me, and I'm just glad Anne Benediktson's back doing music.
Yes, absolutely. Aline, did you like this ballad?
Yes. If I would choose between them, I would choose like Ellen and Simon. I was also a little bit shocked that it didn't go through. But yeah, it's the same. Like, the more I hear it, the more I like it. So yeah, I was a bit bummed that it didn't go through.
Yes, and finally, Phil and Michelle, what did you make of this? And can you remember it?
I had to actually look at this one again because I'd completely forgotten about it. For me, it wasn't a memorable song.
I have no idea what you're going on about.
No, I kind of thought that might have been the case. Yeah.
I just thought he got lost. I mean, when he was following Anis, I think everyone was still going shoot in the head, and that was a problem.
Yeah.
They just got lost.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. So that's the first duel. I think what we're going to quickly do is just check everyone's view on who they would have put through themselves. Ness, out of the two songs, which one would you have put through? Did Sweden get it right?
No, they didn't. No.
They didn't get it right. So you would have put through Elena Benediktsson and Simon Peyron.
Yeah, the blonde, intense couple with the top knot. Yeah, loved it.
And Sean, what was your pick?
Shoot. Sorry. Yeah, the first one.
Amos Don Demina.
Yeah.
Alina.
I would have chosen Ellen and Simon. So yeah.
Phil and Michelle.
Oh, Anis Don Demina every day.
Well, you know my opinion on a man bun, so it's got to be Anis.
Yes, remember that from Eurovision 2019. Absolutely, yeah. And if you don't know what Michelle's talking about, look back at some of our earlier shows. Elliot, what was your pick?
Surface 1000% should have gone through.
And finally, Gustav.
I still can't choose. So it's over, but I still have no idea.
So what's really interesting here is that Surface got 566,500 odd votes. And I looked at the duel 2, and each of them must have got 800, 900,000 votes. So that means that if my calculations are correct, that Amos Don Demina must have got in the region of 900,000 votes. So either Eleanor Benedictson and Simon Peyron was just a song that Sweden did not want to send full stop, or Amos Don Demina's stock has risen significantly as now a potential dark horse for Saturday's final. Yes,
he's a YouTuber with a young audience, and obviously it's the age groups now. It depends how hard each age group voted, because I noticed with this and one other duel, the hearts colours were totally different for both songs. So it depends how hard each category voted, is what I think. But Amos does have a young YouTube audience. He is from YouTube, and I think that's what made him win.
Right. Anyone else got another point on this before we move on?
Every age group only have 1 point to give out, and then it's televotes for the rest. That's also 1 point. So yeah, every age group is just 1 point.
Good to know. Those in the chat room, keep your comments coming through. Press the like or dislike button. Don't care which. Just tell us what you think of tonight's show. Send your comments through. And most importantly, click subscribe if you like the content. We've got 5,200 plus subscribers now in just over a year. So we're delighted that you're tuning in. Really appreciate it. Most of you will watch this after it's live. So thank you for doing that. Do leave your comments on the main comment page on the video. And we do read them and we do react to them quite rapidly, actually. We do get back to you quite soon. We're going to move on to song duel 2, in fact, which is Malou Pritz with Ballerina and Paul Ray with Talking in My Sleep. So Malou Pritz and Paul Ray, what did we think of this duel? Let's start with Elliot this time. Elliot, what did you make of Malou's Ballerina?
She sounded a lot better. She didn't sound as nervous. She sounded on the note this time. I did notice how in the big note, which I commented on last time, where she got it horribly wrong, she completely ditched it this time and let her backing vocalist Issa take it, which I thought was quite clever, because remember, she is only 16, and if she was that nervous about it, don't bother. Yeah, I think this was a lot stronger. She seemed a lot more confident and assured of what she was doing this time, and it gave me a lot of hope going into this duel. Yeah, so I think she did definitely up her game from the semi-final.
Phil and Michelle, what did you make of Malou?
Well, it was the best of a bad bunch, really, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere, but I think she was the right winner for this duel. Oh, no, did she not win this duel? Oh, no, I like No, I liked it better for this duel. I thought, you know, it was a toss-up though between the two.
To be honest, I'm kind of saying this was my least favourite duel.
I don't like the scary woman, the scary twin.
Yeah, this was my least favourite duel, but of this duel,
yeah,
I think Malou was my favourite of the two. But
yeah.
Just a comment came up there from Benjamin. I didn't get his surname. He thinks that, thank you, Bessemer thinks that Paul Ray could win and go on to the Netherlands. I've been championing this song since the very beginning. I absolutely love it. However, he's certainly not the betting odds favourite at the moment. It doesn't look like he's going to make it, but it's a good song nonetheless. Ness, what did you make of Malou Pritz?
Oh, didn't she do well? Really loved her glittery eyeshadow. No, I thought the staging choreography, even her outfit, was excellent. But yeah, her youth did show through a little bit with, you know, that you could hear a little bit, I think, of the rattle of the nerves sometimes in her voice. But yeah, I really liked the song. Really enjoyed it.
Pretty hard duel, actually, wasn't it? Elena, what did you think?
The only thing I was just afraid of the bad twin. And I was so distracted by that. So I don't really have thoughts about it. I was just under a blanket, hiding away from the bed. And that's one of the reasons that I'm happy she's not through. Yeah.
Not for you. Not for you. Sure.
No.
It was the first time I'd seen Ballerina, and I was away on holiday the first time it was on. So, but yeah, it was Scary Woman. What's all that about? Quite disturbing. It's a decent song. I've got to disagree with Ness. I didn't like what she was wearing. I like the eyeshadow, but I didn't like what she was wearing. I thought the camera work was a little bit distracting. I'm all for good camera work and really neat camera angles, but I just think they overdid it a little bit there. Yeah.
I'm not struck on the song at all. I really like Malou, but I just didn't really get the song this year. I know I'm in the minority. A lot of people love it, but it's just not for me. Gustav, what did you think?
I'm with you on this one, Stuart. I'm not.
Wow,
on
get
the
that in writing.
Anyway, I love the performance. I love the performance and the camera work, and I love the scary twin. She's amazing. I can just watch her popping up and doing that thing with her head like forever. That is amazing.
And finally, let's get Elliot's view.
You already came to me.
I did.
I said she was a lot better, and it was smart for her to dodge the big note when she was nervous about it.
Well, the show works better when I'm drunk. Anyway, let's talk. Paul Ray, talking in my sleep. Did he keep you awake at night? Let's talk to Elliot, and then we can get rid of him again. Elliot, what did you think?
Look, I'm never going to be a big fan of this song, sadly. He sounded better, which made me really nervous for this duel because both of them improved. My favourite bit was when he was walking back and like everyone with their phones clearly didn't realise, and you see about 100 people go, whoops! Like, clearly they weren't told when to lift their phone up in time. Because you see him was going to go, whoop! Yeah, he sounded better and the song's okay, but I just don't like his bouncing around the stage energy he brings to it. It feels mismatched. And it feels like he's just it's almost like a distraction from his own nerves because obviously it's his debut. But, you know, well done to him. He's the only debutant in the final, so well done to him. But do I like this song? No. Is it going to do anything in the final? Looking at the rolling order? No. So I'm bitter about it, but I accept the result, basically.
Unfairly bitter, I might add. It's a fantastic song. Elena, what did you think of Paul Ray?
I loved it. It was my favorite in this duel, and you can see him growing and becoming more secure about himself, if that's the right word. No, I loved it.
Ness, talking in my sleep. Was that for you?
No, I'm sorry. It really, yeah. It's going to sound harsh to say I found it boring, but it just sounded so reminiscent of other songs that I've heard before. So maybe doing him an injustice, but yeah.
Not quite for you. Not quite for you. Sean, what did you think?
I'm afraid, yeah, I agree with Ness, not for me. Black staging, he was wearing all black. I almost fell asleep myself, to be honest. I just didn't really think it was a strong song. And I can't believe I've got to sit through it next week. They're in the final, yeah, so.
Of course you're going, aren't you? Yeah, you're going.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll cover that in shortly. Phil and Michelle, what did you make of this?
Well, Sean stole my black on black, which we were discussing yesterday when I said it's the worst thing in the world. If you pay to go and see a concert and they turn up and they're wearing black and it's a black background and you haven't got your bloody glasses on and you can't see what's going on.
He's got the head.
It aggravates me greatly.
But I
just thought.
Yeah.
Go, Phil.
Now, for me, I think the song's just a little bit too slow paced. And I'm with Sean. It sent me to sleep a little bit.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not my cup of tea at all.
Yeah, pains me to say that I agree with Elliot.
But you see, black matte works with black gloss, and he was wearing black gloss. So the stylizers will tell you that black gloss against black matte is okay. So let's move on. Gustav, what did you think of this?
Once again, I agree with you, Stuart. I think this song is absolutely fantastic. I just love it so much, and it speaks to me. I mean, I have been heartbroken a lot of times, and I can just feel what he's singing. And this is the second song, I can't talk tonight. I have listened to this song almost as much as Kingdom Come, and it's the only two songs I've been streaming. So I just think it's fantastic, and for me, I was so sure that he would go through.
Yeah, I was. I had no doubt in my mind, actually. So you've kind of already cast your vote. So I'm assuming out of the duel, you would have gone Paul Ray. Phil and Michelle, who would you have gone?
I'd have gone Malou, but only just.
I'd
Because I didn't like either of them.
I'd have saved you 10p and not bothered.
Sean?
I'd have gone Malou for ballerina, but he should have just had a ballerina on the stage instead of a contemporary dancer. The song's called Ballerina. Put a ballerina on the stage. You know, I just don't quite understand that logic. I mean, I'm just going to eat this lovely apple. You know what I mean? It's not an apple, it's a banana. Put a ballerina on the stage.
I have no idea what the bloody hell you're talking about. Elena, what?
I would have chosen Paul Ray.
I would have gone for the apple, but anyway, there we go. I want to see how long it takes Sean to finish that off.
Not long.
Sorry, Paul Ray.
My party trick.
God, no. Get him off the screen. Right, Ness. Now, we've lost everyone. Where's Ness? There you go, Ness. So who would you have gone from this duel? Would you have gone Malou or would you have gone Paul Ray?
I like Scary Twins. I would have gone Malou.
You would have gone Malou. There you go. So that's what the panel think from duel 2. Wherever you're watching, no, I'm not coming to you, Elliot. I know who you're going to choose. You're going to go Malou every time. You've made it very clear. Go on, quickly.
I was, but also just another point. If you looked really closely, the Scary Twin was doing some ballet movements, but because the camera was so focused on her, she was in the background. So yeah, maybe they should have just done that slightly. Also, please go look at Malu's Instagram, her doing the dance to Think About Things from the Iceland song. It's so cute and funny. But yeah, Malou should be in the final. I'm bitter about it.
Well, maybe Daddy Fair can take her with him. You never know. Maybe Iceland needs another dancer. Wherever you're watching tonight, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Twitch, you can join us by going to YouTube and searching ESC Fan TV and clicking that like button, subscribe, and leaving some comments. Also, if you don't like the look of us, I can totally get that. You can listen to us instead. You can find our podcast on iTunes and Spotify. So interact with us. And for those on the chat room, no idea where that was coming from. Wow. Usually it's me that swears, but there we go. Anyway, back to the show. What was I saying? Yeah, please keep your comments coming through on the chat room. We'll bring them up on screen. Elliot, probably a good time to go to the chat room. Who's in the chat room this evening?
So in the chat room tonight, as you said, we've got Benjamin's there, we've got Janet, we've got ESC Matt, we have got Michelle put in a comment saying hello to somebody, and we've got Arma is always there, and John and David. I just want to put up this very interesting comment from Janet who said Paul Ray wanted it more in the duel, so maybe that is what the tipping point was, because this was a very close duel between Malou and Paul. So that could be was what it was.
Yes, it was. Duel 3, Frida Orn. Don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Good stuff. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Sort of in the middle. Okay, I'll take that. It's letting late. And versus Felix Sandman with Boys Without Emotions.
Boys with emotions. Trying not to show it. Leave it unspoken. We're all a little bit broken. Boys with emotions. Boys with emotions. Trying not to show it. Trying not to show it. Keeping it in. Don't wanna admit.
There we go. Frida Orn and Felix Sandman. So Frida Orn, we are one. Elliot, take it away.
Oh, I love this. It's so happy. And, I know I took the mick out of the lyrics of clap your hands, stamp your feet. But like you said, it's a festival uplifting song. And it did that. It just put a smile on my face. She was having the time of her life. She clearly knew she's not winning this duel. She went, fuck it. I'm going to have fun for 3 minutes. And she did.
Yes, she did. Phil and Michelle, what did you make of this?
I loved it. I love it when my mum comes out and does a turn. It's brilliant. And we were all clapping along. It was ace. We loved it.
Yeah, it was good. It was good fun. She was obviously enjoying it. It was great. I think I preferred this one over the two over Felix, but yeah, it was fun, but probably a bit dated, really.
Oh, she was having a whale of a time. It's like, it's like your mum at a wedding, wasn't she? It was brilliant. I loved it.
Ness, what did you think of this one?
Was Frida wearing a bra? That aside, bless her, she had a very nice dress on, didn't she? Yeah, I liked it. I thought she put her all in it. Loved it.
I have to admit I wasn't looking, so I can't comment on
right.
that. I wasn't. I did like the dress though. It was very kind of 1970s Olivia Newton-John, wasn't it?
There was a lot of low-cut dresses tonight in general. No, sorry, not tonight. Last night. Yeah.
Oh, it's good. It was a good song actually. Sean, what did you make of it?
I absolutely loved it. We were singing, we were dancing, we were clapping our hands, we were stomping our feet. The atmosphere was great. It got a massive cheer at the end when we were. Everybody loved it. Everybody, in the nightclub loved it. It was great. Yeah.
Alina.
I loved it. It's a happy song. It makes me happy. I'm bummed that it didn't go through.
Oh, it's controversial. We're going to come to Felix in a second. I agree with ESC, Matt. I think this was an absolute foregone conclusion. Gustav, what did you make of this?
I can just agree with everyone else. I love it, love it, love it, love it.
Yeah. Okay, so Felix Sandman, Boys Without Emotions. Well, given Boys With Emotions, I should say. Whoops. This is what? In the top 10 on iTunes and Spotify and whatever. So it's been kind of around for the 4 weeks, done really well. So this was always going to qualify. Let's start with Alina. Boys Without Emotions. Boys With Emotions. Whoops.
It's a nice song, but yeah, it would win the final, like without hearing it, because it's Felix Sandman. So yeah, it's nice, but yeah.
I think this is going to top 3 at Melodifestivalen, personally. Phil and Michelle. I'll just come to Michelle first. Michelle, because you love a guy that winks at you, don't you? You love Benjamin Ingrosso a few years ago. Big friends with Felix Sandman. This must have been for you.
I can't stand a creepy young lad. They just get on my tits completely. It's awful. Don't be winking. It's creepy. Nobody likes it. But I blame the youth. They put this through because this must be what the youth are listening to. It's not what we want.
Well, I loved it.
Yeah,
Phil.
I'm not either. I think
because you're further away from the youth than anyone.
Well, I know there is that. But it's just, I don't know, it's just laid on a bit thick. It's a song with a message, and the message is just laid on a bit too thick.
I don't care about the message. It's the winking I can't cope with.
I don't think it's a very good song. I'm sorry.
Are you trying to call Felix a winker? Is that where we're going with this?
Yes. I stand by that.
Shocking. Absolute shocking. There's nothing about Felix that says winker. Where are we going next? Ness. Felix Sandman.
Yeah. Has he finished school yet or not? I remember, when I first watched this, which Melodifestivalen was it? Was it the second one he was in? Anyway, they did all the back talking, and there was the songwriters clearly said, this is a strong message we've got to give to the youth. Today, young men need to talk about their emotions, and it did what it said on the tin, but it left me a bit cold, I'm afraid.
Oh, I'm loving it. Sean, help me out here. Tell me you love this.
Oh, no. I think the only reason why it got through is because it was Felix Sandman. I'm sorry. I think the song was dull, lifeless. It left me emotionless. I don't know how it got through against what I consider to be the best song of the night. Absolutely fuming. This is where, Andra Chansen turned really into Andra Chansen, because I just thought it wasn't great at all. My least favourite song of the night.
Ooh, that's one of my favourites. No, it's all about opinions. Elliot.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't listened, because it's been on Spotify for 5 weeks. I've not listened to it once, willingly. He improved. He toned it down a bit right until the end, and when he did that again, and it was even worse this time. The thing I don't get is, and I said this in the first semi-finals, Felix Sandman can sing, and he can sing very well, as we found out in every single day. In the verses in this song, he sounds so flat. there is no melody in his voice whatsoever. So I don't know how the juries are going to vote for him next weekend. He could do very well because obviously he got second in 2018 from coming through this Andra Chansen round. But if this is a surprise winner, Sweden this is the worst option they have, to be honest, because yes, it's a strong message, performed badly. And it looks like they're taking the mick, and I still cannot get over that. He was better, but I still don't really want to see it next weekend, to be honest, sadly.
Well, let's hear from an actual Swede and get his take, because I've got this suspicion this is going high next Saturday. What's your view?
I don't share that suspicion because he hasn't done very well on the charts, actually.
Oh, I thought he went top 10 or something at the beginning. Am I wrong?
Yeah, for like 2 days, and then he was out for like 55, 50, around there, you know. I loved this song the first week, and then when the week passed, I was like, okay, I like it less, I like it less, and I like it less. And now I absolutely don't like this song. I don't want it anywhere near the top.
Fair enough. Okay, who have we not come to? Have we come to everybody? I've lost track. Everyone's flying across the screen. I have no idea who I've not spoken to. Okay, I think we're done, aren't we? At duel 3, who's going to go through, or who went through? Who wanted to go through? Who cares? Who cares? Fuck it. Let's go to duel 4. I don't give a shit anymore. Let's do duel 4. Duel 4, Mendez featuring Alvaro Estrella and Drangana.
Siempre hay alguien en la vida que la pasa peor, así que deja de llorar y sonríe mejor. För om du blir min piga kommer jag att bli din dräng.
Somewhere, Tom is crying over that, isn't it? The fact that did not go through. Mendez versus Drangana. Phil and Michelle, start with you. Mendez.
It's quite a jolly song, isn't it? It's all right. I just think it's
bonkers.
Yeah, but it's not Swedish.
No.
That's the thing.
Why was somebody brushing up?
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on.
Then again, this was like the Spain versus Ireland round, wasn't it? You know. It's an odd couple of songs, but yeah, I like this. It's okay.
No, I preferred Irish Nickelback.
We'll come to that. Ness, what did you think of Mendez?
Oh my god, they're so odd. Both songs. Turned to Jim. I just couldn't bear it. Either song. So yeah, there wasn't a good winner out of those two.
Not a duel for
probably
you.
No.
Fair enough.
Macarena.
Sean?
It's like one of those songs. Sorry. It's one of those songs. You know, when you go to Mallorca and you're an all-inclusive and they put some entertainment on for the kids, and it's one of those catchy songs that the kids gets up and dance to. But it's not. No.
Yeah, but you see, it was on towards the end of the night, and if you take that same analogy, you're normally pissed by the time that comes on in a fun family hotel in Mallorca. And you probably, and you know as well as I do, Ness, that you and me be on that dance floor dancing away to that.
Yeah,
exactly. Sean,
I used to put gin in my slushies. Inclusive. Anyway, sorry.
Right. Oh, okay. So, no, too much going on stage. What was the sweeping up all about? I just do not understand that at all. Completely bizarre. I think the only thing that made it tolerable is tolerable.
Tolerable.
It is water. I promise you. The only thing that made it Toblerone was the drink that we were drunk by that time. Myself, Ian, Michelle, and Phil. Yeah, we were drunk. Michelle was spilling drinks everywhere. No, don't like it.
Were you dancing to it?
Well, foot were tapping away, I suppose, a little bit, but no. This duel was not good.
See, this is the kind of song for me that I'd be sitting there drinking a mojito and I'd be absolutely fine. I would have loved this. I would have loved this. It took me back to Cuba. Fantastic song. Fantastic song. I loved it. I love Mendez, and I know a friend of mine has a crush on Mendez, so she'll be delighted he's made the final. Alina, what did you think of this?
Well, it's okay, but it was not my favorite of the two, and it's okay. It's a nice song, but my opinion rests there.
Fair enough. Elliot.
I mean, look, it was better than last time, I'll give her that, but that's mainly Alvaro. But it got to the point where I'm just like, so over this tacky Cuba bar feel, I started looking at everything else. Because Mendez had to change his shirt because his last one was a bit controversial. And the thing I noticed which bugged me the most is that all his buttons were undone, apart from the top button. I was like, why? Surely it's the other way round you do that. So he just looked like he was being strangled by a cape. It was better, but I still think Mendez should not be on this track, and I think Alvaro should do it alone because Mendez, bless him, and he has so much energy, but the voice is just not there. I'm really sorry. I mean, if he wants to be a writer and do the Spanish rapping for someone else, sure, but I don't think he should be on the song, though. Sorry. I feel mean, but
he wrote it. He has to decide.
Wrote the theme tune, sang the theme tune.
Yeah, exactly. He owns it. It's his house. He has a right to be there. Gustav, what did you make of Mendez?
I don't love the song, but I do love Alvaro. I think I'm fine with them being in the final because then I can watch some more of Alvaro.
Yeah, this is not a singing related issue, is it?
No, it's not.
No, I didn't think so.
And he's 40, so he can be qualified as a daddy, right?
If you say so. What can I just check on this because this is all new to me? At what point in life do you become a daddy? What's the age profile of a daddy?
It's more the look than the age.
It's more the look than the age. Okay. I've no idea what you're talking
about.
So
you're discounted, Stuart.
No, apparently I'm a daddy. That's what I've been told.
Oh,
Granddaddy.
Apparently. Fuck am I say. Anyway, Dragona. Let's start with Ness. What did you make of this one?
Oh God, was this the country and western one that
with a bit of an Irish
singer in it?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I'm so sorry to blaspheme. What was going on? That song didn't know what it was doing. It's a bit Cotton Eye Joe gone wrong with a bit of Irish Nickelback. Yeah.
Oh, but we loved a bit of Cotton Eye Joe, didn't we?
Yeah, but not for Eurovision. Sorry. No.
Fairness, they did try to do Melfest a few years ago. Phil and Michelle, what did you make of this one?
I liked Irish Nickelback. I thought they were good. It's like, well, who doesn't like the Irish? It's brilliant. It's like proper jiggy along and everything. I thought it was brilliant.
Well, I mean, way back in the olden days, like 1980 something or other, when I was a young man, I did buy a Pogues album, and there was a song on that called Sally McLennan, and it sounded just like that. So I really enjoyed it because I used to love the Pogues, but that was like 30 odd years ago. So it was good.
Did he have all his teeth then?
I don't think he ever had all his teeth. There we go.
Go on.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun. I enjoyed it, but it was probably a bit dated and a bit Pogues-ish.
Well, I liked it, but we were drunk by then, so who knows? It might be really bad. Nobody knows.
Alina, what did you make of this?
I loved it, and I have to say, even my boyfriend, who is a hardcore heavy metal fan, loved it. And after 5 years of finding a mutual song we liked, and this one, I'm so bummed it didn't go through because it also sticks in your head. And yeah, I'm bummed.
Now I can't remember who's spoken, who hasn't. So I'm just going to take a chance on this. Sean, coming to you.
I normally love upbeat songs, but I don't know why I dislike this so much. I mean, if you think about it, the performance had everything. It had a red stage, they had lights, they had pyrotechnics going on, they had dancers, they had denim with sequins, they had drums and guitars and violins and accordions and country dancing. It's just, they got everything, they threw everything at that. and they got upstaged by a broom. You know what I mean? So it just goes to show that you can't polish a turd, but you can roll it in glitter.
Wow. Elliot, what did you make of this?
Oh, absolutely love this. I said that this should be in the final because this would have closed the final and probably done really well on Televote because it's just good, honest fun. Who doesn't want to bounce around like a Muppet for 3 minutes? I was basically doing Doctor's head movement but on super speed, just going, it's great. Like, what was not to love? Like, yeah, how did this get upstaged by a tacky Cuban bar? Like I said, it had sequins, it had dancing, it had pyro. It's in Swedish as well. Like, it's just honest fun. And Melodifestivalen needs that song of who cares? It's just a party on stage for 3 minutes. Everyone get up and have a laugh. That's what this final was missing now. Like,
Yes.
and it closed the show, and it was the perfect show close as well. It was the perfect song to end on the 8 as well.
Gustav, I mean, the question of the evening comes to you. Is Elliot always wrong?
Yes, of course.
No, because I like
Always.
Surface. So I'm not always wrong.
Yes, you are. I love this song. It's so funny, and I just want to dance to it. The lyrics are very questionable, but who cares?
There you have it. Duel 4 done. So, who should have gone through? And I forgot the names. Mendez and Drangana. Let's start with Gustav. One name.
Drängarna.
Elliot.
Telangana.
Elena.
Drangana.
Phil Michelle.
I'm going to say Drangan as well.
Are they the fake Irish ones?
Yes.
Yeah, them.
Yeah. And we might have lost Ness, which is a pity. Maybe we'll get her answer later. Right. Well, that's Andra Chansen done. But, of course, next Saturday, it's the final of Melfest. It's amazing how things move so quickly, right? I mean, I just remember talking about the songs coming, and all of a sudden we're here at the final, and then national final season is nearly pretty much over. So I think we should hear the songs that are through to the final. Here's the first 6.
Lately I've been talking in my sleep. Nothing that I wouldn't do for you. Cause you do it for me too. Together we stand like winners. I'm back now. Gonna have to hear what I say now. Vamos amigos. You don't have to be lonely.
And what?
That was the first 6. Let's hear the next 6.
I'm not bulletproof. I'm not bulletproof. If you take a chance on me, don't hold back. Don't hold back. Boys with emotions, trying to show it. My kingdom burn, and on and on and on. Shoot that ass on us. Shoot that ass on us. Shoot that ass on us.
So we come to the end of Melodifestivalen, and I'm going to say this now because I'm sure we're all thinking it. In the end, it turned out to be pretty much all right, didn't it? It's a decent final. It's 12 decent songs. After going through the various semi-finals, everyone's slagging it off, saying it wasn't very good. Actually, it's pretty good. Gustav, are you a proud man? You happy with this year's selection?
I am. I think it's going to be a quite fun final, especially like the last part of it.
Yeah, certainly they've got the favourite songs towards the end, haven't they? Elliot, I think what we'll do now is we're going to ask everybody who they want to win Melfest and why. So not just the name, the reason why. We'll start with you.
Right, I want to win is Anna Bergendahl and Kingdom Come. Purely, not just because it's Anna, but because this song has such an immediate resonation with the music, the lyrics, the performance. It all just sticks in your head. Like, this song is so anthemic and catchy with amazing lyrics as well. And I just think, for me, it has everything there. So me personally, I would send Anna.
Okay, so you've gone for Anna. There's a few comments coming through in the chat room. Please tell us who you think will win. and we'll go through the panel and see if they agree. Sean, who would you have as your winner and why?
I completely agree with Elliot, and all the way. It's an amazing song. It just resonates. It's very memorable. I love everything about that song. Kingdom Come. It's a great song. I don't think it will win. I want her to win.
Looks like somebody doesn't agree. Alina, who would you pick?
Anna all the way, and if she wins, I finally have my number one.
Hey.
So, yeah, but I don't think she will win, but I hope it so much.
Ness, who should win and why?
The Mamas.
Oh.
I'm still
Too late
hung
for
up
love.
from last year. I'm still hung up from last year. So that's just a connection there to John. Anyway, no, the Mamas or Anna, but yeah.
So, before I come to Gustav, because he has to round it up because it's his country, I'm going to go for Dotter, Bulletproof, because I think it's the most current song of the whole selection, and I absolutely love it. Gustav.
Did you ask Phil and Michelle?
Did I ask Phil and Michelle? I thought I had. Have I not asked? See, I don't care. I'm just forgetting everything. Phil and Michelle.
You don't care what we think anyway. We've no idea what we're talking about. Don't worry about it. No, I'm going to go shoot. Yeah, all the way. Send something fun. Something a bit more upbeat.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with Phil. And I think that's mainly because I'm really hungover. But yeah, can you imagine that? We could all dress up. It'd be brilliant. Yeah, send that.
It was, it'd be quite the demand for purple jumpsuits, won't there? Gustav, who do you want to send as a Swede and why? Or do I need to ask? I have this feeling I know.
Do you need to ask? No. Of course I want to send Anna. And that is because she is Anna, and I love Anna, and I want her to have her redemption, and it's Anna.
There you go. So pretty much everybody on the chat tonight wants Anna to win, with the exception of one vote for the Mamas and a vote for Amos Don Demina. Or do we count Phil and Michelle as two? Let's count them as two. So that boosts Anis up the ranking slightly, and we've got Dotter as well. So let's find out on Saturday.
Yes. Sorry.
That's Melfest done, guys.
Can I just?
Yes, Ness.
Yes, I'm going. I've got to get up at 4 a.m. to get my flight, but it's fine.
I know we've got some people on the chat who are actually going to Melfest, and
Are they?
Sean and Ness.
Yeah, I'll see you there, Ness. I'll see you there, Ness.
See you there. Are we
Both
going
very
to
excited
Misbehaving for a burger on Sunday?
Oh, well, yeah.
Let's do it.
You quite done?
Yeah. Tack.
Okay.
Tack.
What have we got coming up? And just a point, I did see a comment on the chat. Turn the show off if you don't like spoilers. But I did see something. Bum. There we go. Given that we covered the Romania show last night, or the night before, I can't remember, everything's merging into. We all voted for Alcohol U, and Alcohol U is the representation of Romania at Eurovision this year. Well done to Roxanne, fantastic choice. It was the best of the evening in my opinion. So that's, for me, that's my number one. So I'm happy days. Elliot, you come back on, you want to make a comment?
Yeah, I mean, I was dropping in and out of that national selection, and you could see that's the song she wanted to sing. Like, out of the 5, that's the one she performed the most. So you could tell that's what she wanted herself to send. So yes. I think that's why she won. And she won the public and the jury, apparently. So clean sweep.
And if you want to hear more about Roxanne and her success, as well as Festival de Canção, Moldova, Dora from Croatia, and many more, you can tune into ESC Fan TV Bite Size tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central European Time. We'll be back tomorrow and, of course, Thursday, Friday and Saturday next week for more ESC Fan TV. Make sure you tune in. Do click the like or dislike button. Tell us what you think and check us out on iTunes and Spotify. Just like to say a big thank you to Ness. Great to see you as always. Good to see you back.
Thanks for having me. Yay.
Good luck on Saturday. Hope you have a wonderful time. Good to see you, Alina. Thank you for dropping by.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you to Phil and Michelle. Good to see you guys.
Thanks. Good to see you too.
Thank you to Sean, and enjoy the weekend. Hope you have fun.
I'll enjoy it immensely. And go, Anna. Thank you.
Thank you, Elliot, as always.
Tax and weekend, guys. And yeah, come on, Anna. I just want her at Eurovision again, please.
Sean's just dropped me a note. You've got the bookies odds. Just tell us who the favourite is.
Okay, quick favourite. Well, top three. Mama's at 3, Anna Bergendahl second, and Dotter way ahead as being the runaway favourite to win.
There you go. As always, Stuart will be right. And Gustav, thank you to joining us as always, and thank you for doing all these Melfest shows.
Hej då!
We will see you back tomorrow here at 9 p.m. Central European Time. From now, we'll say goodbye. Have a great rest of Sunday evening. Bye, guys. Bye.